Hey everybody, it's Butcher and now I'm playing Legends of Zelda: Link to the Past. Last time we went through Hyrule Castle and now we are in the Dark World. And I just like this music that's playing right now. It's probably my favourite song of the game, music thing. It's just my favourite music of the game. So I'm gonna go through here now. And go through here, go up this way, go through here, because as you see it's a bit of a maze to get to where we need to be, but we can go through under here. Now going over here, we have a monkey following us now. I'm Kiki, the monkey. Kiki, I love rupees more than anything. Can you spare me 10 rupees? Yep. Kiki, good choice. I will accompany you for a while. Kiki. I'm gonna call you Steve though. Now that we've got Steve with us, I'm gonna keep calling him that. We can go to the dungeon, and it's blocked. But Kiki, if you give me 100 rupees, I will open the entrance for you. Kiki, ask him to open it. Kiki, good choice. Then I get 100 of your rupees. Kiki. And for doing that, he opens up a switch for us to get into the next dungeon. Let's go in. Now in here straight away, we can see that this resembles the dungeon we did in the first place. The second dungeon, that is. And it's got many things like that. But first off, we want to go down here. There are some new monsters type things here. These things will throw fireballs at us, but because we've got a shield that can deflect that now, we can just not really worry too much about it. One of those got knocked back. But in there was a key, so now we can head back up here. And in here we can push this statue, I believe. Possibly. Okay, I guess not. Possibly. We can press that though. So now, I think we're gonna want to go in the middle. We've got a key to that door there, but I want to go this way first. Now, if I put that there, that should get him. And now we can go in here. We could have gone in the other way, down the bottom, but I decided to do it that way because the monster in there. But here we have some portals, but one of them, you have to push it from the top, I believe. No. Oh, by the way, something I haven't been able to show yet is if you use wrong button. What I'm trying to say is if you use magic powder on those guys, they'll turn into fairies and then you can catch them. Quite helpful to get that early on in the game, so you can have that. Blue saying, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. I'm locked in Turtle Rock on top of Death Mountain. I know you are doing your best. Please hurry. So, Zelda is on top of Death Mountain, in the Dark World, by the looks of it. But what we want to do is we can push that and go back to where we were before. But if we get out our bombs, I believe, we can blow that cracked wall up. And go down here. Now these guys, if they hit you, like if you hit them when they are electric, they'll hurt you, but then you can hit them normally if they're not. But you can hit them with your sword beam and you'll be fine. But something else is with this cracked wall here, if we use our speed boots to get in here, I'm gonna think that's it. We can avoid that. So what we want to do here is these guys will be following my movement, and then we can grab that. So what we want to do is sort of shoot and then move the person, the character, the other way of us. So that's not too hard. So going in here now, we can go past all this. The red ones, if you kill them, they'll go smaller into four of the small ones, and then they won't do anything. Here we have the map. So if we look at our map with X, we've got a whole heap of dungeon to look through. But for now, I'd like to take out these guys. As you can see, that one just got me because I didn't be careful. Oh, that one got me as well. But they're quite small. Also, you can use your bow on them by the looks of it. But right here we have something that we can't get through. So we're going to have to leave that for now. We can't dash into these walls because they don't have the extra crack around the whole thing. But we can blow them up. There have been some cracks in the last few rooms, but we can't do anything with those. But what we can do here is we can go into here. And here is indeed a fairy fountain. That's why I brought out my bug net. But we can catch them and put them in bottles. And that should keep me from dying. I won't die in this video, hopefully. But here we have yet another key. Now what we want to do is just go back. Still losing health though. There's some cracks in here, but they don't have anything in them behind them. But you can blow up that floor and fall down, which is what you don't want. But now that we are back here, push that out of the way, and we can go up. Now we end up here, but you notice there's another portal pad thing here. We'll be using that later. Take out that guy there. We can push this out of the way so we can get through here. It doesn't look like I've got anything here since I haven't exited the dungeon and come back. But here are some enemies we can't do anything with. Also, we have some cracked floor there. So let's take this out and fall down. Now, first off down here, you can see there's a locked door, so I'm going to use my key on that. And now we are here, we can get the big key. And now we can only fall down here. Now as you can see, there's a portal that we can use to get out of here. And this will take us back to this room here. But that's not what we want to do with that at the moment. But now the floor is reset and you have to blow it up again to get down that side. But if we go this way and push this block down and then fall in after it, we'll see that this block is now in fact down here and we can push it once. Not sure why, but I think there's something I'm missing. Oh wait, no. There is that there, and you can get another key out of that. Now going back. Oh, this guy's getting up on me. But now we can go back up through here and go back to that main room that I still haven't gone further than so far. And I think I want to go this way first. And going through this door here, and we can see that there's another small key just there. We can jump across here, and these guys can only, some of them you can knock off cliffs, but if you pick up a bomb after putting one down, you can knock those guys off there. Over here there is a locked door which we have 2 keys for, and now we want to just run across this because the platform is just going to slowly fade away until it gets to this point here. If I go down here, that should be showing you what it looks like. So you have to run across that. But now, going over here, we have a semi-maze with enemies in it that will breathe fire like that. So you want to take them out as soon as possible and explore the maze a bit more if you can't see too well. So here's some bombs here, which we'll be needing to get out of this room in a minute. For what we're going to be doing. If we go through here, should be... no, nothing there. Okay, looks like the way to go is up here. I'm going to set that there and then go get that chest down there. Also, now that I have an idea of what I'm looking at, I can go through this running. And then through here, if you saw before, there is the dungeon chest. You got the magic hammer. You can drive the wooden stakes down into the ground. Okay, so now that we have the magic hammer, we can do that. Also, that guy's doomed. Didn't get to see it though. But now, if you remember, there were some things that we couldn't get past when we got the map. We can now hit those into the ground. But I can't show you at the moment because we're not close enough. That one. I'll say words. So going through here now, we can also flip these guys. But flipping them will sort of have be flipped over again. And also if two are in like that range, you can flip them both over. So you gotta be careful of that going both ways. And here we have the compass. And now I want to go down these stairs here. There's not much in here, but for a start I'd like to drop some magic. But over there is the boss door. So we're going to be looking at that in a minute. Also want to take out those guys because they will deplete magic for you. Bit odd with this rupees. But in here there's not much, just a couple of items that won't actually do anything for the rest of the adventure. Except for the key there. I didn't know there was a key there. Gonna quickly see something. No, we have to click these all. Just lots of rupees in here. And now we can go back up. Now I'm going to go through this door now that I've got another key. And we've got some spikes going from left to right and right to left. But we can get around them by using these things here. But you have to use it on this side, I believe. You can only go one way at a time, really. But that's going to be stuck like that. Also, there's these switches that we can't really do much with at the moment to continue. But we have to. So what we have to do is jump down here, and then if I pick up this, throw that at that, and that opens that. Also, this is the room, like before the room that I fell down the hole that I blew up the floor in. So we could have gone that way to come in here, but I decided to go the other way because of the key. Now going in here, we can hit those with the hammer, but we are not close enough to them because we're on the lower layer to get those ones. Now back here, there is a switch there, and nothing back here. But what you have to do is push that there, because this switch, if you go on it and then off it, the door will stay open, like because it needs to have something staying on it. So we can put that on there, and then we can continue. Now getting out our bow and arrows again, because their only weakness is bow and arrows. So I'm gonna go like this. Get that. Now doing that gets rid of them all and opens the door. Go past here, and if you need to open that, there's that there. But now we've come to another dead end. This is blue for some reason, and this wall has nothing on the edge, and it looks like it goes inward. So if we use our bow and arrow on that eye there, like in the first dungeon, because that's where we get the bow, we can now have this wall move. As you can see, there's something over there that we can use now to go deeper into the dungeon. So now we have to use our hammer to get through this part here. But now we have a bit of a puzzle. It's not much of one because I know how to do it. But there's another wall here, so we want to use our boomerang on the switch over there, or just arrows, and now we can get through. A couple more items that I don't need underneath those. But now in here there are some monsters that we're going to be careful of. But if you use your hammer, you can get past them. Take them all out. And this is what I meant by like all of them flipping back upright at the same time if you're not careful. Also, I'm about to die. Okay. Also, your hammer will do damage to them when they are up this way, and it will squish them straight away. Lighting these won't do anything, but I'm going to do it because then you can see what the room looks like. But going this way, there are some more of these, and we can see there's a portal there. But if we go to this side of this block and push that one down, then we can go down through this portal. Now, this room may look familiar to you. This is the room before the boss, so make sure you're ready before coming here. If you really want to get extra items, but I don't need to. And as you can see, we're going in. So this is the boss. I am definitely going to die on this. It's a bit tricky to get, and its tail will try to get you, and not to mention that fireball will separate into different parts. You can do damage to it still though. But keep hitting its face with your hammer and you should be good. But its tail is not yet striking us, so we should be good. Oh, there we go. Its tail does a lot of damage and I'm already missing a fairy. So hopefully I don't make that 2 fairies. Hopefully I can get through this without dying. So, I'm going to be careful now, especially, well, if you need to, you can use the magic mirror to escape from the dungeon, but hopefully I don't have to. But for now, I'd like to just keep hitting its face, and don't have that happen. Also, it will come forward, so you need to be careful of that. Okay, I'm about to lose all that. But now we have a clear view of the face. This is going to be a big cut if I die in this battle. Right back to this point where we just take off its helmet. Now we want to do more damage to it and make sure you're dodging its attacks. I might... I'm about to lose. See you after this. But not only is the map a good place to catch fairies and a shortcut, but, well, it is just both those things really. Also, you can kill these guys with your hammer. except for the red one. Okay, I'm back. Also, a good way of taking off his helmet is to use bombs on him. So this is not completely a hammer battle. Doesn't look like I can hit him with anything else other than my sword now. Also, I've only got 2 fairies left actually, so it's fairly good at the moment. Now I've just got 1 left. Let's repeat the pattern again. Please. Yes, there we go. And that is the Dark Palace in the Dark World, which used to be the Eastern Palace in the Light World. There we go, another heart container, that is about 10 I believe, and a crystal. Blue to 10. Because of you, I can escape from the clutches of evil monsters. Thank you. This world used to be the Golden Land where the Triforce was hidden. But because of Ganon, the boss of thieves, wished it, the world was transformed. I'm sure he's intending to conquer even our light world after building his power here. He is trying to open a larger gate between worlds near the castle using our powers. But the gate is not completely open, not yet. Not open completely yet. If we 7 maidens come together, we can break the barrier around Ganon's hiding place. I will tell you where the other girls are held. I believe you will destroy Ganon. I'll return to my original form at the time. Do you understand? May the way of the hero lead you to the Triforce. But with that, we have gone through the Dark Palace. We met Steve, who opened the door to the palace for us. But we now have 1 dungeon down and 6 to go. No, 7. No, 6 to go. See you guys then.